on. Turn that.
Two decorators and a microphone. The UK's first painting and decorating podcast with Trev and Ryan.
Hello.
Happy Monday.
Turn that music off.
I'm turning it off. Just wait a minute. You can't just go
off. Yeah, it can. Quite easily.
You can tell it's Monday, can't you? Don't.
There we go. Good.
Anyway.
Yeah, happy Monday morning.
What a week we had.
Yeah, hell of a week. If I do sound a little bit dour, sometimes we record these on on like a Saturday or a Sunday, but we're doing this Friday after work.
Why are you blowing the whole illusion?
It's not really an illusion, is it? Are we really sat in here an hour on a Monday morning and then putting it out and then going to work? Really? Come on, mate.
Oh, Ryan.
Bit of realism.
Ryan. Anyway, so yeah, Friday afternoon, 4:20.
Yeah, 4:20, bro.
Yeah, so
yeah, we've had a hell of a week. But it's just this job's just dragging. You can go there for the full day and leave with more things to do than you started.
Bradshaw's just hectic as anything, isn't he?
Maniac.
He's one of these blokes that rushes around at 100 miles an hour, but gets stuff done about 2 miles an hour.
No, stuff gets done at about 2 miles an hour. He does it quick, but then you got to spend 20 minutes sorting it out afterwards. Glue all over the windows, all over the doors.
Oh, anyway, we're nearly there, right?
It's kind of that.
We're nearly there.
Yeah.
Let's just try and the worst.
I think
the
I've
worst
gone through more filler and cork on that job than I have on any other.
The worst has
year.
been done. So
yeah.
Anyway, enough of our woes.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about today?
We got the last 3 interviews from the
PD show,
Paint and Decorating show.
Which,
I said sack them off, but Dad said
no,
we needed to get.
We're committed to this. The people spent their time talking to us, and then we should repay them by letting them have their.
We should allow them to be on our podcast.
Exactly.
They're allowed to grace the Two Decks and a Mic podcast.
So we've got milk. We've got milk paint. Do you remember anything about that? Yeah,
it was kind of cool. It came in a powder, and it is like a milk derivative used in the paint. So it's all breathable and natural, and it's a very good one if you got that
vegan,
airy fairy, vegan-y, customer, and
new agey sort.
Well, one of them ones you rock along to the quote and you talk about it for a bit, and they'll probably be quite interested in it, sort of thing. It's another one of them strings to the bow, really. I don't think you'd use it on a rental.
No,
you wouldn't be bashing out Milk Paint Magnolia.
But these people, these customers are around,
and that's the thing as well with a lot of these products and stuff that come out. It's it's all for a job and certain product for certain customers.
And just having the knowledge and a little bit, you can go and find out a bit more.
Even if you just used it once and splashed it about somewhere, and you know enough about it just to then go along and they use some quite nasty paints, but the stuff we use is it's very natural. It's derived from milk, and
all you need to know is a little bit more than the decorator after you or before you.
Yeah,
so you
exactly.
look a little bit,
look a little bit smarter, and then you can probably put another couple £100 on the quote, and everyone's happy.
So
she can talk to ladies at lunch about bloody milk on the wall. And
but like Ryan said, you're not idiots. You know this stuff.
Yeah, have a Google. Oh, actually, have a listen.
Yeah. So that's milk paint. Then we got Taser.
We've been very kind to us.
Yeah, very kind to us.
Very kind to one of you, actually.
Oh yeah, not us.
I said that very weird.
Indirectly.
Actually, been very kind to one of you.
We keep teasing with this competition, but we just keep getting more and more prizes. So
more and more people want to give us stuff. So
so it will be. We're trying to launch it between Christmas and the New Year, aren't we?
Are we?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
We thought that's when people are going to be sitting around doing nothing.
I thought that was. Don't worry.
Okay, sorry. On-air meeting.
Apparently an off-air meeting that we had has now been completely ignored for what is now an on-air meeting.
We're running out of days, right?
Yeah, I know we are. That's why I thought you get your arse in gear and do it.
Yeah, but I've still got prizes coming in. So the door's open, and once the stable's full and there's no more room in the inn, then we'll start dishing out the good prizes.
And then we'll put the baby in the manger.
Exactly, and they're waiting for the 3 wise men. I'm trying to get a Christmas analogy going. You're not really helping.
Trying, not doing that well.
And then, so also, this worked out quite well because the last interview was with Eco Easy.
Yeah.
So, time back in with the milk paint.
Is it Eco Ease?
Eco Ease.
Yeah,
it might be.
Like that.
Yeah. But they do all the
reusable, like the cardboard kettles and the cardboard
bamboo handle
that you've seen. Yeah, bamboo handles.
Giving a shout out to.
I think they're in Travis.
Yeah, they are. But giving a shout out to Candleman. He's done a YouTube video. with interviewing them as well, so it might tweet quite
did he?
nice. Yeah, we have told him that we're going to do an interview with him. Maybe that'll happen over Christmas. So
Yeah.
going to be a busy Christmas, isn't it?
Going to be a busy Christmas.
Not
for me though. I'm going to be at home alone playing Halo Reach on my computer with no one there. It'll be lovely.
So that's the 3 interviews we got, and then we got a few other bits and pieces to talk about. I've had one of the topics.
This is going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one that I can't swear in either, which is going to annoy me.
Well, don't worry. It's Friday. It's Monday morning. Let's just chill. So, should we start with the first interview?
Yeah, go on, crack on.
So this is milk paint, and find out a little bit more.
Yeah, find out about putting 1 scoop in your tea and 1 scoop on the wall.
Cool.
Oh,
Let me
technical
shall I
difficulties,
if I lift up the fader,
lift up the fader,
the
probably
fader.
push ours down as well.
Oh yeah, let me right. Okay, and
Well, hold on, whoa.
Hang on.
Yeah, just give us a second here, because there's a couple of things Dad's got to do on this desk, and you don't like touching it when we're talking.
right,
So you ready?
go.
Hi, I'm Carolyn, and I'm here with Old Fashioned Milk Paint. Old Fashioned Milk Paint is an American product. Milk paint is basically the oldest form of milk in the world. We think that even cave paintings were painted with milk paint. It's basically dried milk powder, otherwise known as casein, with lime and natural earth pigments. So it is completely chemical free.
Okay, that's good. So you just mix it up with water.
So it comes in powder form, and you mix it up equal parts with water, stir, and away you go. Traditionally, it was made in the home by people before you could buy commercial paints, and they painted everything with it basically. But these days, people tend to use it to paint furniture. Most of my customers are woodworkers and wood turners, but also people wanting to repaint furniture, upcycle furniture, etc.
Can you spray it?
You can indeed spray it, yeah. But what they've done now is also, and why we're here at the show, is to launch the wall paint version, which is called Farmhouse Finishes.
Lovely.
And what they've done is basically, it's still completely chemical free. It's the same ingredients. They've mixed it in a different way to make it smoother over larger areas. Yeah. Because milk paint on furniture tends to be kind of slightly mottled. Yeah. That's what people like about it. It has a warmth and depth.
Yeah, that kind of rustic finish.
Yeah, but it painted on new wood or any porous surface, milk paint it can be pristine. It goes on. The first coat goes on like a stain. Yeah. And then the second coat adds depth.
Lovely.
You don't need any primer, and that's why woodworkers love it so much, basically.
Where can we find milk paint?
You can find us at oldfashionedmilkpaint.co.uk.
Lovely. Just from there, are you in any other?
We sell online, retail online at that site, but also, we are looking for stockists. Okay. We have a handful at the moment, but we're looking for new stockists all around the country. So
lovely.
If you know of your local shop, you want them to stock it, get in touch.
Right, lovely. Thank you very much.
So there you go.
Milk paint.
It seemed quite interesting.
Yeah, it's. I think like we said, it's just another one of those ones where it's different
strings
product
to your
that
bow.
you can use, different thing that you can talk about. You know, there's decorating's very much an iceberg, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's very much like there's your 20% of your vinyl mat on the walls, Maggie bash and that sort of thing. Then you got your 80% of bloody milk paint, linseed oil paint.
Oh yeah, and we'll look into that.
Other stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, there's definitely a specialist area. It depends,
Yeah, I'm not even sure if it's like so much specialist because it's a bloody paint at the end of the day. I'm sure you figure out how to use it, but
it'd be good to have something to have a play with.
Another thing that you can say that you can use and that you've used before and comes out nice and
another option that you might have a little bit of knowledge about that someone else doesn't.
Yeah, just another thing to, like Dad said, you just got to be know a little bit more than the one before you and the one after you.
Yeah, and then you're the one to go for.
Yeah.
So that was milk paint, and then we've had a speak with Taser.
Just give us a second. What you want to do now is probably, if you're a smoker, roll yourself a fag or make yourself a cup of coffee, something like that, because this one's a long one. The man loves his masking tape.
He's very good. No, he's very knowledgeable. He's very knowledgeable, though.
Yeah.
So
he loves his tape.
So
and it's a good 7.5 minutes talking to Taser now.
yeah, so
Yeah, enjoy this one.
Taser.
Anthony.
I'm Anthony, I'm the online specialist at Taser UK. I look after all our social media and our online presence, Instagram and Twitter and things like that. So we are here at the show for, which is our 11th year. We've just moved our stand. It's bigger and better this year. We've got a big
really
UFO
nice stand.
hanging above our stand. Let's just hope it
Doesn't-
holds. I'm
yeah.
sure it will do. It's
I
only
think
got 24
you'll
hours.
be all right. It's all the people
It's
that
all
have come
the
to
others,
see it.
yeah. We've got a back seat to Carnage. So, yeah, we picked up to this show about 11 years ago for the very first time with a trestle table and a brick, just to show certain types of tape, how they work on different surfaces. And we got quite a low turnout, let's say, I'll be honest. A lot of those people just came up saying, why do I need to use masking tape?
Yeah.
Or a lot of people said, well, I use a general purpose masking tape for everything. It's got me
Why
covered.
would I need to use anything else?
Absolutely. I mean, they looked at our range and there was like 20 tapes on there. And they were like, well, why do I need this? Once we sort of explained to them, and they sort of went away with a dubious look in their eyes, or if they were a little bit unsure of what we were actually saying. Anyway, so we've been plugging on why you would use a precision edge tape as opposed to a general purpose tape. And why would you use an outdoor tape instead of this? And what would you put on a window to stop any residues or anything like that sticking to the window? Or essentially, the tape would save you time.
Yeah.
So, the precision products are UV resistant, so they don't get cooked by the sun. So you don't have to go back over it and scrape the residues off and things like that. A lot of our products have got adhesive that don't remove the paint. Once you finish the job, which is obviously what you want. A lot of products are really aggressive and work outside and do what they need. You can rain and snow and chuck locusts at them and stuff like that. We kind of try to educate a very difficult market. Yes. There are a lot of people, why do I need to say, I'll cut in, I'm really good at cutting in and stuff like that.
Still people like that.
There are still some people like that, absolutely.
Especially now with spraying and things like that.
People kind of know that
that
tape is now actually you can get nice lines with it. You
absolutely.
Can take up
I mean, if you try to cut in whilst you're spraying as well, then you're a better man than I am. It's a tricky thing to do. However, there is sometimes that cutting in it won't do. You're trying to get a job done quicker.
Yeah.
So what we're just saying is, look, you can use a tape. You can speed up your time. We know that your time is worth a lot of money. So if you can mask up once, you can put 3 coats on it, you can demask in the same 2 to 3 days, whatever, then you're going to save yourselves a lot of money and time. You can go on to your next job.
Exactly.
So we've done that right from the very beginning. We've then also sort of introduced the precision products, the yellow, pink and blue, which give you this super fine line now that everybody just craves.
Yeah, and what I find with, I'm going to try, is it Taser? We always call it Tessa, but there's one S.
Just imagine the guns, but less dangerous.
Taser. Is that, it might be a little bit more expensive than other tapes, but if we ever... It's just like a 1-day job, a 2-day job. Yeah. We don't have the time or, don't want to put that much effort into ordering tape off the internet. We know that we can go into a Cane Adam, into a Brewers, into everywhere that you can get Taser. It's everywhere.
Absolutely.
And it will work. Yeah, it might be a couple of quid more expensive a roll, but you know that roll is going to work, what you need it to do, and you can get it from the shop. Yeah,
that's what we're hearing a lot more about this.
It's very reliable.
In this show is the consistency of our product.
Yeah.
Is that, we're obviously aware that there are many manufacturers of tape out there that do very similar jobs, but people just keep coming back to our range time and time again. I mean, we welcome people to try and use other brands that are out there.
And that's a good sign that you know that your product works, is if you're willing to let people...
absolutely. And we don't hide behind a corporate wall. We are on social media. We are there to get shot at if needed. And what we pride ourselves on is that if there is a problem, we'll try and fix it. At the end of the day, you guys are what pay our bills. You keep me in a wage, of course. And you are, let's say, an unforgiving industry. If something's not very good, you're going to tell everybody about it. And we can't hide behind that fact. There's so much competition. And And you said that you can go to a store now, you can pick up our tape, and that's sort of gained momentum now. I mean, hopefully we'll have a national rollout in Johnson's this year, and we'll be looking at other, obviously, merchants and things like that to get into next year. And then, you know, obviously you can get our product on many channels online and things like that. So, you know, it's where it was very difficult to get our product, it's now extremely easy to get our product.
That's normally my closing question is where can you get
your
product? But I mean, if you don't know where to get Taser tape, then you've probably not ever been into a decorators merchant. Or,
no, I mean, you know,
like a B&Q, it's everywhere. If you can't find it, you must be gone.
Yeah, of course. And if you can't find it, I mean, we've got the store located on our website, or social media. I mean, if you drop me a tweet or a message on Instagram or in the forum, I'll respond to it pretty quickly. So, you know, even if you've got like a what tape sticks to this surface question, you know, we'll respond pretty quickly. So I think, you know, we pride ourselves on being that accessible. I mean, as you look at our stand now, I mean, it's full. There's just so many people just wanting to know.
And you do have one of the better stands as well. The fact that, you know, you've got everyone around in the circle, and you're getting everyone in.
Yeah, I mean, we appreciate them. You know, we give away a lot of stuff. And the best thing about that is getting the product in people's hands to use. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's everyone looking at the roller tape. You need to use it.
Yeah,
so
that's the good thing about coming here is you can get tactile.
More than touch it, and you know, we sort of embrace the students coming in, because at the end of the day, we run student courses and things where we go into the colleges and educate the apprentices and things like that, the level 1s, 2s, and 3s, and we just spend a couple of hours talking about the different products, what they do, how they handle on different services, and with different paint technologies. I mean, we all know that the paints are changing, you know, all the time. And we kind of need to be there to make sure that there's no lead, that the tape doesn't suck up the paint and stuff like that.
Chemical that they
I mean, that's also mutually beneficial to us. You know? We learn from the industry, and the industry learns from us. So,
it's a good way of doing it.
But it's a challenge. It keeps us on our toes.
Yeah, it's one of them ones.
We sort of rely on you guys to challenge us, and hopefully we can price it.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much.
No worries at all. Thank you for your time. It's been enjoyable.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, there you go. There's Anthony. Man can talk. That's a slightly edited down version as well.
We did edit down. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It was edited down a little bit. No, but he knows his stuff.
He does know his stuff.
And he's quite... He's, you know...
Yeah, it was an interesting chat, but...
Exactly. You can't... But it just is, you know, it's because everybody else was sort of like 3 minutes, and he got...
Yeah, he got into it.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
yeah, you know, everyone knows Taser. Taser is pink, yellow, blue, isn't it? You pick one.
Yeah.
To be fair, their delicate stuff's quite nice, but sometimes I find it doesn't stick to nothing.
Anything.
Doesn't stick to nothing.
But no, like I say, he knows his stuff, and yeah, I'm very knowledgeable. And like I say, they were there. You know, if you've got a problem, tell them.
They're there to listen,
which is encouraging as well. So yeah,
I didn't realise that they'd done quite a few other things as well, because I was looking for the you know, that film that you put over windows over single glazed windows.
Yeah.
Because the flat's bloody cold. That's made by Taser.
I know. Yeah.
They do.
He did say that, but
that's. Oh, you cut that bit out.
Yeah.
He did say that Taser do a lot of other things as well, not just masking tapes.
Yeah.
That would have seemed more relevant if that wasn't the bit that was edited out. I don't like listening to myself, so I took my headphones off while we were playing the interview. I was scrolling Instagram. Follow me at @SND_decorating. But yeah, because I hate listening to myself talk. I've not once listened to one of these podcasts back.
Have you not?
No.
Not once? Not anything?
Not ever. Not nothing.
Oh, dear.
Not nothing, not a nit, not a
Anyway,
once.
so moving on.
We've
got, is it Eco...
I think it's Eco Ease.
Which, like I say, they're a good brand to get involved in. And I think there is a niche there as well. You know, people that are, you know, we've said this before about the carbon protector. You know, I think a lot of people are going the green way. You know, what do you use? Where do you paint? What paints are you using? You know, can you recycle this, that, and everything else? So,
yeah, I was thinking about it because they do like a recycled pulp cardboard.
That's
kettle.
Right. Yeah.
No handle on it, so it's not as useful. It is just like a pot.
Is it not like a, what do you call it? Oh God, what are they called? Help me. You know when you put a tray, plastic
liner.
Thank you.
I don't.
Is it not like a liner?
Oh, yeah,
for a kettle liner?
It might be actually. I don't know.
That'd make more sense, wouldn't it?
It would make more sense. But I always feel like they seem bigger than normal kettles.
Would that make more sense?
No, it would make more sense.
Because
Maybe we should buy some and try it out.
No, but would it make more sense? Because you can have the plastic kettle and then you can put a recyclable liner inside. So what are you actually saving? You've still bought the kettle that's plastic.
Well, I think their thing is that you then don't, like you have a tendency to do, is leave paint in the kettle, let it build up to like 2 inch, then you put a hole in it while you're trying to clean out all the old paint, and then you throw that kettle away.
Yeah. Or maybe you're not pouring the stuff down the drain.
You can pick that liner out and put the other one in if you want to change colour. That's what I was thinking. It would be good for stuff like bin, because I'm using kettle. I threw out a kettle today just because I'd put bin and oil satin in there, and I just couldn't be asked to wait for it to dry out and peel it all out.
Well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's so that you don't you wipe it back and then just whatever's left in there, you don't wash it out. You just throw it away.
No, because he was saying when I don't know if it said in the interview, but when I was chatting to him, that he had a bloke that was using the same cardboard kettle for the year. He'd actually brought it into the show for to look at. That was interesting. Been using it for the year.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
that's good. Anyway,
so they do last. But anyway, crack on.
Let's have a listen.
I'm Joel. I'm from ecoeasy.com.
EcoEasy.
Yeah. So what do you do? Why are you here at the show?
So basically, everything we do at EcoEasy is 100% sustainable and plastic free.
Yeah.
We started with these paint kettles, which are made from a recycled material, pulp.
Yeah.
Basically, this used to be a milk cart, and I'm holding a lovely container in my hand here. What you do during the day is you do your painting in your kettle as normal, and then at the end of the day, instead of washing it all down the sink and cleaning it out, you just put it on the side and let it dry.
Yeah.
2 benefits. Obviously, there's not paint going down the sink.
Yeah.
And secondly, you're not spending your time cleaning your product. Next day, paint goes in, straight on top of the old paint.
Just keep building up layers.
Keep doing that. And so we've got here on the stand at the show somebody who's used theirs for about a year, and it's just got a really heavy, thick layer of layers of paint on it. So basically, these are £1 from Travis Perkins.
Yeah. So you use it until it gets too heavy, and then it's a quid.
It gets too heavy. So completely recycled and recyclable.
Yeah, lovely.
And then from this, we've got a range of brushes which are bamboo handled, SRT tipped and flagged with 20% hog hair, 80% recycled naturals. So basically, we are really proud of the fact that everything we do is completely sustainable.
Yeah.
And by everything, we mean right down to the packaging, right down to when we send stuff out to the retailers. Even the pallet wrapping is also biodegradable. Every single element of the chain.
Yeah, so you don't scrimp out on anything. You don't just say, "Oh, we do eco kettles," and then throw it out in a load of plastic,
and then just pack it. Yeah, exactly. Which is a real shame when we see that.
Yeah, because and that is, to be fair, that's a lot. It's quite disingenuous from some companies. It's like, you know, if you stand by an outlook and a way of operating, then you should stand by it all the way through your company.
Totally authentic is what we are.
Yeah, it's a very respectful way of doing it. So where can people buy the EcoEasy kettles?
These are sold in Travis Perkins and various other stockists. If you go to ecoeasy.com, spelled ECOEZEE.com, and there's a list of stockists there.
Lovely, thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Cool.
Yeah. So like I say, it was to wipe back and then just let it dry.
Yeah.
So it saves it going down the drain.
To be fair, I might actually go out and buy a couple just to give them a go, because it's.
I bought their brushes a few years ago. And
I remember buying them from TV. They weren't great, but they weren't bad.
No, they weren't.
They weren't the black bristle, you know.
No, they're okay. They weren't anything. You know, they weren't. But then,
no, I don't think they're that expensive though either.
No, then exactly they weren't. I think you got a pack of three for about £6-7.
Yeah,
they weren't that expensive at the time. But yeah, it's maybe worth just having a look and giving it a go. There's a job for every brush, really, isn't there?
Yeah, and like you were saying, there definitely there is going to be a swing at some point into, especially the trades being a little bit more eco-friendly, and especially us with the amount of plastic that we use. And, you know, you see all this big sheet plastic going out. I don't know, I might have said it on the podcast before, but I saw on Facebook there was a bloke that he had, what was it, like, it was something like 13 square kilometres or some, no, I think it was 13 kilometres of tape and something like 2.5 square kilometres of bloody plastic. You know, thinking, so at the end of the job, you're pulling all of that up, chucking it in a skip, and then that's going to work its way down into the ocean somewhere. And it's not a plastic bag choking up one fucking dolphin, sorry. It's, you know, you've got a big 9-foot by 10-foot sheet of plastic, and you're killing the dolphin, his brother, and his parents.
Yeah,
you're taking out the entire pod.
But that's well, like I say, that's where we get back to the PAINTSHAK, isn't it? Where it is recyclable.
Yeah.
So it's all about it's all about sensible buying decision, guys, and maybe taking the time to explain to your customer why you're going to be slightly more expensive than X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, because you could if you wanted to, if you felt really inclined that way, you could probably tilt quite heavily into like an eco painter.
I think you could.
Eco-friendly vegan painter or something.
Quite easily,
couldn't
you?
Don't go in there eating bacon sandwiches in the morning.
No, but I think you could. And I think it might, it might set you apart, and it might actually start the customer thinking, "Hang on a minute,
you might. I reckon if you get into a couple of the communities that are like that as well, like a vegan community, or if there's like a vegan shop near you or something.
Yeah.
We use natural paints. We try not to harm the environment too much.
And I think it's easier now than it ever has been to get into that niche.
Oh yeah, because everyone because a lot of manufacturers are trying to get into that. So.
Yeah. So it's probably a good time to go down that route.
Yeah.
That route.
Yeah. Another avenue to go down. What are we on now?
Well, today, on Monday, we're meant to be going to an opening in, is it Brentford, isn't it? With Wagner.
Wagner.
They've got involved in a crown decorating centre where they've put, I think, 3 or 4 bays, so you can go in there. I think this is the thing. The idea may be wrong, but I think you can go in there and test out their spray guns and
have a little go at it yourself, because that's the thing with spraying is you don't really get it until you use it, and until you actually do it, you don't quite get what it's like.
And if you're like me, I got into spraying years ago, probably before Ryan was born, so a good 5 years ago. It all went wrong. There was overspray. If you listened before, you'd know that I sprayed one of Hampshire ambulances, or maybe 2 or 3 Hampshire ambulances blue.
Hampshire ambulances
blue on their back doors, which wasn't great. So those experiences sort of put you off. But then got back into it with Colin at PAINTSHAK, and believe it or not, in 20 years or so, things have moved on.
Yeah, surprisingly, technology has developed a bit.
Yeah, exactly. But you have one bad experience, and it puts you off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think this is the idea that Wagner are going down. That go in there, give it a go, see if it suits you.
Yeah.
So
see if you like it, and Colin's a good educator as well. I've learnt a lot from Colin.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the better people to kind of give you a good idea of spraying, because he's a decorator at the end of the day. He's not there to kind of bore you with all the stats and the facts and the figures. He's there just going, look,
this is what he does.
Have a spray, have a go.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very much, he knows that you kind of, if you ended up in the trades, you're probably like a visual learner. You don't learn from reading books, you learn from doing stuff.
Yeah. So it's it's well worthwhile looking at.
What do they call it? A kinetic learner.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
You learn by doing stuff.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You sure you got that right?
Maybe, probably not. I don't really care. Either way, I'm just spreading disinformation.
So that's at the Crown Decorator Centre, but also
in
Brentford. But also, when we were at the painting decorating show, we come across that PAINTSHAK, didn't we?
Yeah, which we've now used. I've used that multi-solve as well. That's quite good.
And that, I think, like I say, from what I've heard, it went down a storm at the show. It's fantastic stuff.
We've used it, and that's the thing. It's very a controlled environment at those shows, but we've used it on a site,
on a proper job.
Yeah, on a job, and it works there as well as it did at the show. Yeah. And there's a few things that you won't be able to say that about.
Yeah, when you go to the show and it's we got this, you think, well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we painted it on this morning, and look, we can get it off with this PAINTSHAK, and you're like, well, yeah, if you painted it on this morning, I could probably get it off by breathing on it.
Yeah, but like I say,
I'll tell you the challenge that it'd have.
What's that?
We should get some amphibolin.
Oh God,
couple of coats of amphibolin.
See what that does to that.
Let it cure up for a good month.
Yeah.
And then see if the PAINTSHAK can take that on.
Yeah, but no, like I say, it is a product. It is a great product, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, we've messed around with paint strippers for flipping years, and this is the first product that you can actually spray on, leave.
Yeah. I always remember we were doing a job where we had to strip some picture rail, and there was a joiner in there, and I was stripping it off, and he's like, "Oh well, what do you neutralise it with after you've done it, and all this stuff." I didn't really know at the time. I'd been in the job about 6 months, so I was like, water. But if I had this PAINTSHACK stuff, I could have just shown him you don't need to neutralise it. Spray it on your hand.
Sprayed it in his face.
Yeah,
it'd been fine.
Taste it.
Yeah. Why don't you get on with your job and leave me alone to get on with mine? But no, it's fantastic.
Do you think that might be part of the parcel of the reason that you don't get on with people on site?
I do.
Maybe the man was just trying to learn a little bit about. Yeah. Because I bug every other trade. I ask them questions all the time.
That was a joke. It's not like the way I am.
It wasn't very funny.
Okay, sorry. But no, back to the PAINTSHACK. It is a great product.
I'm not impressed.
And also, the other thing that we need to try and get chippies to use is this CT1.
Yeah.
Because when you follow a chippy and they've used grip fill and it's come up over the top of the skirting and there's that
big
silicone
instead of cork.
Yeah,
it's always a classic.
I've helped you out. I've done it. No,
I've
you
corked
haven't.
up for you, mate. No, you haven't.
And you got that big snotty little bit of grip fill.
Big snotty little bit.
Big snotty bit of a grip fill above the top of the skirt. And you have to get a knife to cut it off. If they use CT1, they can stick it, and it also acts as a type of cork.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a cork that we'd use on a daily
it's
basis.
Not a decorator's cork, but it'll do. It's not silicone, and it's almost like cork. It's kind of like a bit of a jack of all.
And I'll tell you what it would be good for. I thought about this the other day. You know that you had that door frame that you were doing that was about, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that one that was about 3 foot off of the wall.
It had a 1/4 inch gap, didn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be good to squirt it in there and let that go off and give you a good good base to sort of build off. Yeah. So
I ended up jamming a noodle in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Jamming a noodle in there that was covered in cork, letting the cork and the noodle dry, and then filling on the top of that.
Yeah, but I would have thought if you use that CT1, that would give it a good. It would all sort of give it. It would have stuck together, and I would have thought it would have done quite a good job. But yeah, CT1 and PAINTSHACK are definitely two products I would be having in the back of my van without question.
The multi-sole for prep as well is pretty good.
I've not really got into. What do you know about that? I don't really know too much about it.
It's just like a universal solvent.
Solvent?
Sullivan.
A solvent, I tell you. What's a solvent? Like a solvent?
Yeah, like a solvent.
So what, is it a cleaner? Or?
It was a reference to a bloke that I watch on YouTube. That's what he says. Solvent. He calls water universal solvent.
So it's just like a cleaner?
Big up AVE on YouTube.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah, it's a solvent. What?
All right, I'm just saying, is it a solvent cleaner? A solvent?
What do you mean? What's a solvent cleaner?
Well, like, I suppose white spirit could be a solvent cleaner, couldn't it? We're going.
White spirit is a solvent,
and you can use it to clean.
Yeah, not a solvent cleaner.
All right, so we just.
So I don't think that's a thing.
Okay.
I'm not sure that the solvent cleaner is a thing. I thought solvent was was like the cleaner because it dissolves into.
We're tangent off.
Another word that you just made. Fuck up. Did we get any responses back on whether that's actually swearing or not?
I don't know.
I don't consider that swearing.
Okay, well, anyway, so that's...
If you're a customer listening to this and you think that's swearing, go into another room.
So that's CT1. So that's, like I say, CT1 and PAINTSHACK.
Go out and leave the decorator in peace for 10 minutes. Make him a cup of tea and then be like, look, I'm going out for 5 minutes because the decorator probably needs a loo and they always wait until you go out to have a jank.
Anyway, Twitter comments.
That
you don't read.
No, because I don't have Twitter.
We do have our Twitter.
No, I don't.
Right, so we've had this argument. We were going to film this dust sheet duel today, but but Ryan's not really encouraging. Ryan don't want to spend the weekend in hospital, so.
And also, the customers were about all day today. I didn't really want to be. What are you doing? Why are you not painting? We're sliding around on your 8 grand wooden floor because we need a video. Sorry, Emma. Can you just move to the other side of your kitchen unit? I'm about to come barreling past you.
One of us is sliding around on your 8 grand floor. The other one's not going anywhere because it's gripping like anything. So anyway, we've had a text. No, we didn't have a text. We've had a tweet.
Twitter message.
We had a Twitter message from MPD Wales, who says, please can you film a dust sheet demo, as I'm sure it's going to be hilarious. And I can't wait to see the outcome. So, yeah. No, we are going to film it.
The answer to
that. We are going to film it. We are going to film it. It will be filmed.
Where?
I don't know. We need to do it when they're not there. So hopefully...
we do have to go back to that job. I'm bored of going there.
I know, but we need to go and slide around on their floor. Otherwise, we need to find another job.
If anyone's got a nice wooden floor that we can come and skip out on.
We could do it on next week's job where he's got a tiled floor in that kitchen. That's a big kitchen.
I think they're about £8,000 a tile. I ain't doing it on that. I'll fall over and crack on them tiles. That's my week gone.
Anyway, and then we've got another one from Joseph. I can't pronounce your second name, Joseph. Hang on, I'm going to pass it to Ryan. Perhaps he can read it out. There you go, Ryan. He's local to you, I think.
Joseph
Bonthus. Yeah. Read out the tweet then. You got it there.
Okay. Ryan, if you want to get some top-notch sheets, get some of these in your life. Ain't nothing going through them and spot on. And they are... well, I don't really know because I've not looked at this yet. So I'll look at your link now. Why is your phone... Oh, because it's a screenshot.
Yeah.
They're called Tarpaflex. I don't know anything about them. I thought Dad might have maybe sent me a link to it before he's...
Oh, I see. So now it's my problem. Well, hang on. Let me have a look.
That's your problem. I'm bored now. I'm going to start throwing stuff at you.
Let me have a look. Hang on. Ow.
Nailed you right in the face.
Don't. I think that's something I'm going to talk about when I find this tweeter.
What can we talk about? So, the builder's labourer was cleaning up the other day. We were all stood in the kitchen and the woman was there. She's lovely. Like, it's one of those customers where yeah, do you want to just keep shouting out people's personal information?
Well, you've already said it anyway, so what are you talking...
I've never said that.
You just called her Emma.
Did I? When?
Yes, you did.
When? Did I?
Yeah.
I don't think I did.
You did. There you go.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, you're bored with that now, eh?
Past it now. We're on something else.
Hang on, let me just give out... Let me shout the email address.
We were in her kitchen and the builder's labourer was coming around hoovering up. Customer was in there as well. And what was it you say?
I was hoovering up. I was sweeping up, wasn't I?
Yeah, Dad was sweeping up and this other mate you was going around hoovering. And Dad goes, "Oh, come over here and suck this up." And I was just kind of turn around and I just go, "That's my father, everyone." And the customer turns around. She's a lovely, quiet little woman. She doesn't normally don't normally get in the way of the banter and stuff. And she just goes, "You must be very proud." And I'm just like, yes, I am. You can see why I'm like why I am.
It was perfect.
That's what I was brought up.
It was perfectly timed, though, wasn't it?
It was brilliant. Like this little. She's not timid, but she's a little bit quiet.
Yeah,
it's
she
like
keeps herself.
Five builders in there and can be quite loud and intimidating.
It was so funny.
Yeah, she just slid in there with this. "You must be so proud."
I just cracked up. It was so funny.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was timed to perfection. Anyway, Tarpaflex.
Tarpaflex.
Yeah,
I'll have a look at it in a minute. Thank you though.
Yeah, Tarpaflex.
What's his name?
I don't know. I'm on their website, but hang on, tarpaflex.co.uk.
Anyway, thank you, mate.
I'll put a link in the show notes.
Will you?
Yeah, because I'll do that as well as edit everything else.
Well, I've told you more than once that this doesn't need editing. You just need to take it off of the desk and throw it up.
No,
I tell you what. Do you want to take on some more responsibilities that don't need to get taken on and then moan about them?
Yeah, please. What else you want me to do?
God, I don't know. Do you want to do my side of the talking as well? No. If I give you enough samples,
I'm trying to make
you can just kind of sit there and tap away at like a what do they call it? What's those little soundboards? You have like a soundboard of me and just tap it. And you can just have a conversation with yourself.
I don't want to soundboard of you, Ryan, at all. Thank you very much for the offer.
Well, it saves me coming here and
right,
wasting
ticking off dust sheets.
Ah,
right. Oh, what else you got?
Nothing.
Now, come on.
What do you mean, come on?
I'll throw something else into it.
I've thrown something else at you. There you go.
I've carried this show for the last 40 minutes.
Yeah, today. Apart from the 3 interviews of mine that you've
edited.
You've used.
Edited. Before work this morning. Thank you very much.
We agreed that we'd get to work for 9:30 this morning, so
we didn't.
Don't have some woe is me.
We said 9.
The old man.
Did we say 9:30? Did we say 9:30?
No, we said 9, but I got there right after.
Yeah, exactly. So
I did call you up on the way in and said don't bother getting there
so
early.
I called you up asking you where you were. Anyway, they don't need to listen to this drivel.
Well, they've listened to every other episode.
So
all the other drivel.
Anyway, we're trying to because it's Monday. We're trying to get some deals up on the old board so that if you're starting a new job, you've got an idea of what people are offering out, what deals we got going on. So, with that in mind, we did say we need a jingle for this, didn't we?
Yeah, but no, we don't.
No, we do.
No.
Deals of the week.
Yeah, that'll do.
Is that right?
Yep, perfect.
Where are you starting? Decorating direct?
Yeah.
Because
the
you
boys
mentioned
at Decorating Direct.
and you saw this on Instagram, didn't you?
Yeah,
And you thought it was a good deal.
Like, so I've Decorating Direct have kind of swung about a little bit for me in what I thought they were, and like the image that I had of them. Because when I first started using them, like their website's a little bit hard to navigate sometimes, but they've got a lot of stuff. But I thought it was like quite a small thing, and they didn't really have a lot. They had a lot of products, but not a lot in stock. But I'm sure you could call them and ask if they had it. I didn't really see, like, they don't have like a deal section, like a page. Like my paintbrush have their sale bit and stuff, and they didn't really have that. And like I was just kind of like, use them for the little bits. But now, like, I've looked through their Instagram and looked at all the other deals that they've had on. They do some really good deals, like really good deals. Like scuttles for £2. Like, 15-litre scuttles for £2.
That roller pole the other day. There was a little roller pole you showed me, wasn't there? The little short, be ideal for staircases.
Oh, yeah.
Remember you showed me?
I think so.
But why are they not getting out to a wider audience?
I don't know. It's just like I see them on Instagram a bit, and I don't think they're a bit more active on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't see them on Facebook all that much.
These
anyone really talk about them, but they're a really good firm.
Yeah.
But anyway, so just a quick example.
Smoother. I like that. Well done.
Yeah,
that was cool.
It's even smoother when you don't bring attention to it. So, like, they've got
for instance,
they got 5mm microfiber mini rollers. So you get 2 of them and a big frame as well, 42cm, 420mm.
Like a rad roller.
What is that? A little bit over a foot and a
What's that?
foot and a half.
Yeah, 30 centimetres is a foot in it. So
yeah, it's about a foot and a half frame.
Yeah.
For 83p ex VAT. So that turns out to be about £1.
It's crazy, isn't
for
it?
£1, 2 sleeves and a frame.
Yeah.
And it's an Oldfields one as well. It's not like a cheapo Chinesey one.
Yeah, it's a Chinese.
Sorry, Roy.
But no, they are good. They do look reasonable. They do look like a good.
Even to be fair, even the 2 sleeves for £1 is pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what are you paying? You're paying, is it £15 for 10 of those Fussy Blokes ones?
Yeah. And these are, I think, they are along those lines as well. So I've heard.
What?
The sleeves that come with them are
they're microfiber ones.
Oh yeah. So like I say, like the Fussy Blokes, the Fussy Blokes are microfiber too.
Yeah, and so they've also got the Fossa DOTTY dust sheets, which let's not get into it, but they still, either way, this is a good price for a dust sheet, which is £12 ex VAT, so 15
for a 6x9.
Yeah, for a 6x9, and that's cheap as.
But I'll put the links in the show notes.
Yeah.
So,
and if you want to help us as well, I know you'll probably forget by the time you get to the coming to order it, but in, like, when you put an order on and it asks like special requests or anything like that, just do like a little sent here from TOPDEC and a microphone.
That'd be
or something
good.
Like that. Just so even if the person's doing it, like, what the fuck is TOPDEC and a microphone, and they have a little look, help us out. And if you do it with TOPDEC brush as well, they give you nice things. TOPDEC.
Have you got that?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I wonder why I got a copy of it, but you got it.
Yeah, I got a copy of it.
And
do you
this
want
week,
to do anything?
Yeah, well, no, this week we've Kent, was it BLAXILL?
Yeah, BLAXILL
have got in touch, and they've got Ryan's favourite cork on offer.
Yeah,
which is the Isomastic A.
Isomastic A. But they are only the 280mm tubes of cork, so they're not the big tubes. But if you got the Fossa rodless cork gun from Decorating Direct, like I've got, which
fits
is
in a treat.
The daddy, it fits in there lovely.
Is that why you like them? Is it like that why you want?
I like it because they're small, and I like it because it's never steered me wrong.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with the Isomat cork.
So 25 tubes, which is
25 tubes for 24 ex VAT.
24.50 ex VAT.
It's a pretty good deal.
Which is I think that's very very
So that's what, about 29, 30 quid for 25 tubes? Very good.
Yeah, exactly.
What else we got? They got 6 sleeves for £2 a sleeve ex VAT. The ProDec Advanced Microfibre. I've not used them, but ProDec do good stuff. Yeah, so it's one of them ones. And then if you got some rental bashing going, Unira Kent BLAXILL. They've got Crown Cover Mat, 10 litres, white and magnolia. You get 2 tubs for 45 quid. Ex VAT, obviously.
That's a good deal,
along
isn't
with
it?
the rest of it. That's a very good deal. You think about it, you've got a rental you need to do. You buy a tub of white, tub of Maggie, white for the ceilings, Maggie for the walls.
It's a no-brainer, isn't it?
A bit of
juice it down a bit.
Yeah, juice it down a bit of Mr. Sheen on the woodwork so it looks like it's new, and then you can walk out. Good to go.
Ryan. God dear, you're a murder, you are.
Don't you tell me you've not done it.
No,
You've told
I've
me to
never
do it a couple of times.
I've never Mr. Sheen gloss work.
Yeah, just, you just give it a bit of a clean, make it look a bit fresher. Yeah, mate. Oh, yeah, that gloss is lovely, that is.
Mr. Sheen.
New coat on it.
Oh, and also Dulux Vinyl Matte, mixed colours, 5 litres, $29.99 plus the VAT, which, again,
That's pretty good.
is a good deal. And you've got the top deck deal, don't you? Because I haven't got that.
Yeah. So, Brian has sent us an email saying that. So, I used some of the Smith and Rodger. We talked about it on Thursday, didn't we?
We used
that it's a lot whiter than the
Zinza.
bin, and I think it is just out of the two, I would go with that Smith and Rodger again. Other than the fact I can't walk into Kane Adam and get it like we would bin, but
no, but it's all about plan, isn't it? We can get some.
Oh yeah. But anyway, saying 5 litres of the Smith and Rodger blockade for 55 quid delivered,
which is brilliant.
That is a really good deal. What's it normally?
Well, we were looking because we had to charge a customer this week, and 2.5 litres we found for about 44 quid.
Yeah,
so
really good.
That
deal.
is a bargain price.
Yeah, delivered as well.
Yeah,
£55 delivered.
But you only get the £55 if
you enter 2 decks and 1 mic at checkout, or you quote it when you're calling either Brian or Ray.
Yeah,
I see Ray. I remembered you this
time.
time.
Well done, Ray. Yeah,
hello,
see.
Ray.
So
it's not all the Brian show.
Ah,
Ray's in there as well.
But yeah, so that is a bloody good deal.
Yeah, that is a really good deal.
Yeah, so that's very much worth talking about.
Yeah. What about this Grays one as well?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so if you go to Grays Decorating Supplies,
Basingstoke or
Frimley,
or you can buy online.
Not Yateley. Dad drove us to Yateley one day looking for a Grays, and it's not Yateley, it's Frimley.
Okay, but you can buy online.
You can buy it online too. You get 10% off Benjamin Moore when you spend over £100. Use the code BM10, and 10% off Tikkarilla Paints. Use the promo code Tiki10.
Tiki10.
TIKKI10. Paint Shack. Oh, we love a Paint Shack.
I got these earlier in the week and I've completely forgotten, man. That's why I put them on your side of the desk.
Yeah, so
Stephen Collin at Paint Shack.
Stephen Collin at Paint Shack in Windlesham, but online too. They've got a new range of Mathis Cashmere, which is a posh paint that's apparently nice to use.
We've got a thick colour card.
You've probably got a lot from them. You've probably got a tin of paint from them.
No, we've got a colour card from them, and their colour range is on the Farrow and Ball.
Yeah, level. That's the sort of.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
If
you want to upsell some people out of Farrow and Ball, tell them about this Mathis Cashmere, because it's another like.
And they've got some nice muted colours, like along the Farrow and Ball lines. Sorry for springing this on you. Completely forgot. I'll put it on your desk.
There's the 4-inch Fussy Blokes. You can now get a pack of 10 for a tenner, including as well. That's included.
Right. That's good.
And you can get Indasa Tack Clothes. You can buy 2 packs, get a pack 3, so that's £10, and you get 45 tack cloths for that.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, if anyone still uses tack cloths in this.
I did the other day.
Yeah. Do you know what sounds even? Well, you know what's even better is if I picked that up and started going over them.
Yeah.
And you didn't say that you sprung it on me, so it sounded all natural.
Okay. I didn't spring us on Ryan. I did. I can't believe
it.
You've got a big pile there, Ryan.
Yeah, you love printing me off bits of paper, Mush. Talking about this eco-ease thing, I think you're killing the planet with the amount of paper you go through.
What else you got on there?
So there's another one as well, and I can't say I've bought anything from them.
Yeah.
Because their website looks like it was made about the same year I was born. But it's the
we haven't got to do that one yet.
No?
No, is that the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't got to do that until January.
Alright, cool. But either way,
Yeah,
there's a discount club which it's got some really good shit on it.
Yeah, we mentioned the discount club. We just
it's cool. It's the Paint a Gym discount club.
It's
so
a real good.
You go on the website and it does look like it's a good couple of years old, but they're revamping their website in January. So
and also their Facebook page. So we were not going to mention it until January when they got a little bit.
All right. Well, I've given you a little bit of a teaser there for making it through the podcast so far.
Yeah.
Let me just.
But I actually read through their club, and it's a blooming good. Is it a jolly good deal, isn't it? So why are you counting them up? Are you going to give me some grief now?
Yeah, I've got 10 full A4 size. I think I might have lost count in there somewhere.
You'd have to count them.
4, yeah, about 10.
Yeah.
About 10 bits of paper, emails that have been printed off.
So what do you want me to do? How else should we go about it? On air meeting.
You've got an iPad just there.
Yeah.
Well, you could put that up there and I could just scroll through them.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll have to look into that.
Or you could just carry on killing the planet, you ungrateful boomer.
I can use that
just
again.
ruin the planet for the next generation, boomer. Okay, boomer.
Shut up. So
ruining the future,
so
boomer.
That's the end of our deals for the week. Thanks.
It might be the end of the podcast too.
It won't.
No.
So
what else you got to talk about then?
I'm
deals of the week. Ended.
Deals of the week.
Done.
Thank you. So. If you think that's a good, if you think that's a good idea, then let us know. If it's, we just think it might be, something that could help you out.
It saves you flicking through your phone looking for the.
Yeah, exactly.
Deals.
That was the idea.
Some of them, like that Grays one, I didn't know that Ticarilla 10% off. That's quite good.
Yeah, exactly.
Same with the Benji on that one. Because to be fair, spending over £100 on Benjamin Moore isn't that hard.
No, not at all. We went to
89 quid a tin for the Scuffex.
We went to their place in Slough, didn't we?
Yeah.
Very nice, but very expensive.
Very, very expensive.
No, we say that, but
hey, buddy. But you gotta pay for these quality products, bro. These quality American-made products, bro.
Hey, dude.
You just gotta stomach the initial outlay. And then you'll realize the profit, my friend, it comes from the job. The profit is from the job. You'll make that much profit, you'll be able to afford yourself a new truck.
Like Chuck.
I went to about 4 different regions in America.
Have you finished now?
Yeah, ish.
But I'm trying to say, everybody, we're decorators.
What you trying to say, bro? It's not nice when someone does it to you, is it?
What I'm trying to say is, we're decorators, and all we ever see is what we're spending. We never sort of step back and think, well, if we spend a little bit more, it might save us a bit of time.
Like with the Pack X and the Rhino,
exactly,
Hippo, whatever shit is called.
Because it just puts you in a bad place for the rest of the day. And we've been there, and we will not be repeating that again. So, like I say, the offer is still on for buy one, get 10 rolls of plastic free. Because I need to get rid of it out of my flipping office.
Yeah, I think there were about, 25, 30 rolls back there.
Oh, it's painful. So
yeah, if you want some really good, nice, easy to use plastic, give us a
ideal for wrapping Christmas presents too.
That's evil. That is evil.
I think I'm pretty much there. I've run out of interesting things to say. What about you?
Happy Monday, dudes. I don't know. Really, it's
Well, hopefully Thursday we might have got this competition squared away.
Yeah.
We will have things to tell you from Monday. Well, from today, from looking at the Wagner Day.
Yeah,
which will be good.
If anyone's experienced in French polishing as well.
Oh yeah.
Can you give me a shout? Because I'm trying to learn it, but
you've done quite well.
Yeah, but I'm doing it quite blind. I've tried looking up guides and stuff online, but they're not very good, and they don't really give you like a decent explanation of what you're doing. At least not enough for me. But I'm just kind of going at it pretty blind, just giving it a go, and it's coming up all right. But yeah, if anyone's actually quite experienced in French polishing, give me a shout on Instagram. I'm at @snd_decorating.
And also, if you want to find us on the internet,
on the interwebs,
everything we do, everything we say is on www.2decs1mic.com. All numbers.
Yeah, all numbers.
You can subscribe to our newsletter as well. We've got a newsletter, and we've got people subscribing to that,
Yeah, cool. So, you know how I was saying earlier about creating burdens and then moaning about them.
Yeah.
The newsletter's one of them because
No,
I'm
it's
not going to
not.
be doing anything for it.
Well,
And
there's
then
a surprise.
In a couple of weeks, you'll go, "Oh, I do the newsletter all on my own."
Well, you told me you were going to do the descriptions.
Yeah,
Yeah, and what's happened there?
I done them. You just didn't get the email.
You've not done them.
I did do them. I did do them.
You didn't do them.
You just didn't get the email.
You didn't
I
do
don't know
them.
why you didn't get the email. I
You
think
didn't
it's
do
Google's
them.
fault.
You didn't do an email.
Yeah, I did. I did.
No.
I promise you, I emailed it.
No,
to
you didn't. There was no email ever seen, so I don't know
Well,
what you're
it's not my
talking
fault
about.
that you didn't see it.
Yeah. Well, you didn't send one, did you? That's why. Because you didn't send one.